Yes, YouTube, and we finally made it. Been busy like mad. So we finally get this live underway. Big up everyone, hope you're all well, people. Now we'll wait for a few to jump in, and then we're going to take a look at Big Danny Christie, Conor Tierney, both fighters next weekend going at it for the belt. Welterweight Bkfc belt, let's go. Yeah. Get the old boy out while we're watching the live stream. Let's just Boosh. Big Rocky. Right. Let's get back onto this. Bkfc. Here we go. Right, what's this? Not Brett May, yes, big up not Brett May. Danny Christie is Brett May's boss. Are you fighting the biz? Yes, I am fighting the biz. This is definitely probably one of my favourite fights of Danny Christie's in the Bkfc. Great fight this was. What a fight this is, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the next fight of the night. Scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Presented to you by Skill House, the movie.
Yeah,
starring
definitely one of my
50 Cent
favourite fights.
and Bryce Hall. How far would you go for clout?
Most
Introducing you
definitely, I
first.
won't take the fight.
Fighting out of the red corner, tonight he wears black and gold. He stands at even 6 feet tall. His official weight, an even 181 pounds.
Yes,
he holds an MMA record of 11 victories opposite 4 defeats, and tonight makes his bare-knuckle debut.
I rate
Fighting
both
out
guys.
of London,
Warrior, great boxer. That is a warrior, we all know that.
Here is Terry Danny, the Dominator.
This is definitely one of my favourite fights. It was
Brazier.
an absolute war.
And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. Tonight, he wears white and silver. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. His official weight, an even 182 pounds. Tonight, he also makes his bare knuckle debut. Fighting out of Carlisle, England. Here is Danny, the Bastard.
We both look absolutely shredded as well. Tierney looks shredded. Danny
and our referee in charge of the action, Bill Gray.
He has to say, both men absolute right up for this one.
The self-described brawler Terry Brazier versus the self-described
I'll be definitely
boxer,
watching it, mate. 100%. I'll be doing a live reaction to the Birmingham card, mate. Big dinge from Scott Enzo stuff like on the card. Yeah, let's get into this. Danny Christie versus Terry Brazier. What a fight this was, people. Brazier, so I say.
Big to the body. Left hand, another left hand from
Swinging it straight away.
Brazier coming forward again off the right hand.
I'll wait till it's on YouTube. I'll be doing a live stream after today.
Right back from Danny Christie. Christie on the right hand.
What a fight this was, well, people.
From Terry Brazier.
I can't call it, mate. I'll be honest with you. Let's just pause it. Yeah, I can't call the Danny Christie versus Conor Tierney fight. I'll be honest with you, but just because I like both guys, so whoever wins, I'll be happy for both of them. Either of them. Yes, the Smoking Deputy. How's it going, my mate? Big up. Will you be streaming it? Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Brazier using a lot of energy to do that, though. That works out great if you let me knock him out in the first round, but if it goes on, sometimes you get tired.
Halftime club now snatched by Brazier. Duck under from Christie in the turn.
What a fight this was.
Like Bill Gray, that's a soft warning to Terry Brazier. Wow. So much from soft warning. Skipping us off to the hard warning right to 1 point deduction. Bill Gray saying taking the point away from Terry Brazier.
That's pretty quick for that call. I mean, in there, they're in the mix. Usually you get a warning in that one, Sean.
That's the thing with Danny. He might get caught a couple of times, might not be the best boxer, but he is an absolute warrior. Keeps coming forward. Text punches, things out. Yeah, Danny has power, that's for sure. As we'll see here. Yes, down my man. Oh, big shot.
That's a great shot right now by Brazier. This Turner has a big push against this. He's got to make this a very good fight right now.
Fair play to that Terry. He's an absolute warrior. Big shot. This on that night. Big shots he took. Oh, big shots again from both. He's got that. Just holds that power advantage.
So if you give that round to Danny Christie, it's 10-8. If you give it to Brazier, it's 9-9.
Okay, and they're going to show you right now the backhand. It was a little backhand, but not that big of a deal.
Great shot.
And here's that left hand.
Big UFC card this weekend as well, mate. Ilya Taforia versus Charles Oliveira. What a fight that'll be.
I thought there was a left hand. Maybe that wasn't the left hand.
You've got Danny Christie versus Conor Tierney, and then obviously the UFC will be later on.
Guys, Christie did a good job of last time punching that Brazier. Like he was a little grab his opponent and turn him over. He needs to do more of that. Get that mid-range. Stay in the pocket. Don't stand on the outside where your opponent has the advantage.
Seconds out call. Round number 2 coming up. To the second round we go. Christie started round 1 with a jab. Starts off from scratch round 2 with a jab. Another hard jab. Christie sent down that naked right hand. That's for Brazier.
This is where it picks up now in the second round. Both men. Look at this. Big left up, right up. That clinch works naughty as well. Some dirty boxing going on there. Great 1-2 from Danny. Terry Blade. Terry back though.
Oh, nasty cut, looks like.
Big foot there on DC's forehead. That's what I mean, absolute warrior. Most men, a lot of people would quit here. Are you on the console or PC? Or the PS5, my mate. PS5's what I play.
Let's see what that does to Christie. Sometimes it gets a sense of urgency. I got to end this fight now. I believe that. Sometimes you go, okay, I'm fine, relax, take your time.
Championship position held by Christie.
Another backhand, okay.
Greg talking to both fighters, no point deduction.
Great 1-2. That clinch works naughty. Backhand again from him. See that backhand there then? Good Danny did not like that. Can't be doing that in Bkfc.
Another 1 point deduction.
Sort of deserves a 1 point there though, doesn't he?
So he's thrown 3 and he's been deducted 2 points. One around one here and one here.
Danny's
round 2.
him, that's what it is.
Belgrade just told Brazier he threw it again. Disqualified.
Shout out local Tagman family for the video. But that clinch work uppercuts. Naughty.
Brazier doesn't need to worry about these back fists right now. He can get inside and do that just like he is.
As you'll see with the Colatini videos, Colatini's more slick of a boxer than Danny Christie's a brawler.
Triple jab for Brazier. Time called by Mike Belgrave.
Both these guys are a bloody mess right now, son.
Again, Dr. Don.
Both guys cut up to. Oh, that's the difference with a Bkfc and a normal standard boxing match. You get cut up quite easy.
Yeah, usually that's where they got to be careful on the lid. I don't like that to be in that spot right there.
Kevin Brazier's left eyelid. Final seconds, round number 2.
What a fight this was, though. Credit to both of them.
That is the end of the second round.
And right here, we're going to see where that cut on Christie's face came from, I believe.
Oh, great jab.
It's just a jab, Sean. We've seen that many times.
Great
People
jab,
think
straight
that
down the middle.
Can't do much. They
And
do a lot
honestly,
in this round.
people underestimate the jab. The lethal weapon. Sets everything up as well.
There's that back fist once again. I think he threw it a couple times in that round. Yeah, that was I think that was the first time he did it because the referee didn't step in and take it when he threw 2 back fists in that one. Sean, once again, we talk about guys with MMA background. Sometimes people hit the ground and they throw a punch. Sometimes they're used to being able to throw a back fist.
Yeah,
you can get by with that once. It's usually a second, third time that they're going to really hammer you right now, and that's what happened now.
If you've seen both rounds for Terry Brazier, right now you have this 18-18. You would have 2 9-9 rounds. If you see both rounds for Danny Christie, you would have it 20-16.
This round's an absolute war. Not like any other round, wasn't a war, but look, bringing it from the first 2 seconds.
Separation for Mike Belgrave. 2 cuts down the face of Danny Christie. Just been cut outside of his right brow. Big cut open in round number 2. Brazier with that lid cut looked at by Dr. Don Muzik, closing seconds of the second round. 25 remaining here in round 3.
Great shots there from them. Oh,
Off the jab for Christie.
that jab's lethal from Big Danny Christie.
This is when Brazier, I believe, Chris has been doing his best work in this fight. And he's got
let's rewind that. That is disgusting. That is a great shot.
Cut open in round number 2. Brazier with that lid cut looked at by Dr. Don Muzik, closing seconds.
Watch this.
25 remaining here in round 3. Off the jab for Christie.
Entry on the southpaw, but this is a
This is when
perfect
Brazier,
shot.
I believe, Chris has been doing his best work in this fight. And he's gone hard with that
That left hook is
Ruled the knockdown quickly by Mike Belgrave. Caught in the ropes.
Brazier still hurt. He's hurt.
last fight. Yeah, this was the last
all
fight.
over him right now. He has the ability to.
All BKFC fights.
Brazier just took his mouthpiece out.
That left hook was unreal. On the book.
Brazier says he wants to continue. Belgrave will let him. There's the jab from
Big
Christie.
jab
And then
there.
he hit Christie there. Big shot.
Oh,
Says
1,
the
2.
right hand. The right hand. Mike Belgrave taking a really close look.
You got to put
Big
his
hook
hands
and a
up.
miss.
He might want to jump in there right now because this isn't going to get any better.
And body shots and
Huge
uppercuts and leaping.
That is the end. Victory for Danny Christie.
And that's why Danny
I
Christie
mean, Brazier was
is
hurt
where
the
he is
entire
today,
time.
people.
Christie did the exact
Absolutely
right thing. He
warrior.
jumped all over a wounded opponent.
So yeah, that was one of my favourite BKFC fights through Danny Christie. Now we'll take a look at Conor Tierney. Now, as I said just then, Conor Tierney is a bit more slick, different, bit of a boxer, as where Danny Christie is an absolute brawler.
Would you like to have access to a trading mentor who is a proven ex-city trader? My name is Adam Harris, and I've been trading for 15 years. I'm a proven
Weekend, people, Birmingham, Danny Christie, Conor Tierney. If you're not already going, make sure you tune in for that one.
I have to have good enough boxing to eventually drag Conor Tierney into a
Yes,
brawl
big
where
Conor
he does
Tierney.
not want to be. Round number 1. Blue and yellow trunks for the fighter from Birmingham, England, Conor Tierney.
As we see straight away, Conor Tierney, great footwork, in and out, slick jab, as where Danny Christie straight in, giving it to you straight away, not letting you breathe, putting it on you early.
Mississippi, Jeremiah Riggs.
Riggs
Big right hand.
is really using that really low crouching style right now.
Riggs
This is
immediately
what makes
cut
it
under his
fight
left thigh, courtesy of that
unbelievable.
big right hand. Riggs now
Oh,
coming
yeah,
forward
got
as
there
he
from
turns
Conor
for Conor Tierney. 30 seconds gone, round number 1. Left hand on the counter.
His
Riggs
footwork
goes
and his
forward.
movements class.
Riggs lands a hard left
Good
hand
spot
out
there,
of
though.
the pocket. Riggs with the clinch. Needed separation from referee Chris Shaw.
Good thing that cut is underneath the eye, Riggs.
That body work there straight away as well.
Riggs with the
That's
left hand. That
very
backs off
fast.
Tierney, who circles out. Right hand naked without the jab. One
Big
right
shots
back
as
from
well from him.
Jeremiah Riggs.
Got him cut already.
Right hand again from Conor Tierney.
That's the split
Great
movement
right
that
hand. That just iron chin right
out
there,
of
Riggs.
function perfectly.
It's to feint the right hand.
Tierney's hitting some big shots right now.
We'll just say as well, the amount of tickets that Conor Tierney has sold for this event is unbelievable. Like 50 grand's worth of tickets, I think he's done. 600 odd tickets Conor Tierney sold just himself for this Danny Christie fight. So, yeah, it's a massive fight. People get behind this fight.
He just keeps walking. You got to be careful.
Chris, if you throw this many naked crosses,
Yeah,
right,
naughty
they're
little shots.
really bad or really good. Conor Tierney is really good.
Absolutely.
His distance is perfect as well. He's throwing shots landing, and the other guy just great up on the other guy.
Jeremiah Riggs, that's the halftime club.
Great up.
There's a hard left hand from
And
Tierney.
again, great shot.
Goes Jeremiah
But as
Riggs.
well, naughty little
Right
shot on
in
the
the
feet.
guard right there. He was hurt. He was right. And that, I know it's underneath the eye, but that is really
Conor Tierney's going to be an handful for Danny Christie,
Final
but
seconds, round number
also on
1.
the same hand, Danny Christie's an handful for Conor Tierney. He won't be getting, Danny Christie won't be getting it as clean as this.
There is the bell. Conor Tierney starts his US and BKFC career with presumably a 10-8 round.
Put himself a star over in the USA, didn't he, Conor Tierney? For this performance.
Tamuzi will let this fight continue. Within touch of hands. Now round number 2.
In and out all the time.
He's looking for the entry on the inside.
I like to see Riggs use a little bit of a grimy style right now. Pushes the opponent around, tie him up a few times, wear him out.
Yeah, Chris, there's that naked right hand, and it's landing for Conor
That
Tierney.
jab's fast.
Almost a 2-1 he's
So fast and accurate with that punch.
Got caught right hands. Perfect to go for Tierney.
Separation from Chris Young. 125 remaining round 2. Tierney stiff jab. Rich walking through it.
Oh, what a shot. Great over on right. Conor Tierney gets caught with a shot. What a shot that was. So there's 2 guys who won't get caught. Now that's the question. If that's Danny Christie who lands that shot, does he put him to sleep? You know, it's one of them. This is what makes it a good fight, as Paul says here. Going to be a war. Can't wait for this. I like both fighters. Same here, mate. Both fighters great. Fan favourite from both of them, but yeah, what a fight it'll be. What a shot that was, though.
Young smartly letting that continue.
Well, chin, though.
We're trying to snatch the half-thigh plug. On the underhook.
Great. Great work there from Conor. Hold him when he needed to.
With some difficulty
Still fucking feels a bit days from that. Big shot.
I think we're looking at plan B. Exactly the clinch from Jeremiah Riggs.
Exactly. That's a good strategy for him right now. Try and wear his opponent out a little bit. Push him around when he needs to. Gotta be careful out there when he can take clean shots.
Oh, big right hand.
Tierney now into the clinch.
Oh, puts him up there.
Straight out of MMA from Jeremiah Riggs, and time called.
What we're doing that.
Riggs, the body lock outside trip. This might be a 1-point deduction.
That was definitely illegal. That was just a
It's out, you know.
You don't see that too much here, son. That was a very nice takedown.
That cuts under that eye is lethal.
You're not going to believe what happened. Tell me everything. I'll show you on Monday.com. So I started the biggest initiative of.
We saw Reggie Barnett hit a lateral drop against DeMarcus Chop Chop Corley.
Exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, he's trying back there.
Body lock and
I should have done it because he had him rocked a little bit to the
That
part.
negates that knockdown right there. He just got.
Now he's got his wits about him again. Got his feet back under him.
We're probably looking at a 9-8 round now for Jeremiah Riggs.
Great uppercut there as he's coming in.
Ready with that right hand again. Right hand once more. There's the bell.
So he's got that footwork back again now.
Round 3. Riggs down from round number 1. Tierney down to round number 2 on the knockdown, and again down. The upside trip, which cost Jeremiah Riggs a point.
Really tough right now style to deal with that crouching style that Riggs keeps coming in. Hard to come with a lead uppercut.
Oh,
On the inside.
fast hands.
Riggs getting very low. This with the right to the body. Counter left hand for
Very fast hands. Oh, great shot.
to the clinch.
Getting super heavy right there. Riggs trying to manhandle his opponent. Look.
Tierney's fast on his feet though, isn't he?
Lateral movement from Tierney.
Great movement.
What you saw there.
Fast hands then.
He's claiming he was poked in the eye. Time called. It was acknowledged immediately by Conor Tierney.
Looks terrific now.
I see a lot of blood flowing. I'm not sure where that's from. From his eye.
Them fucking fast hands. Oh, the seats with them shots. That's what I landed.
Amazing how few times we have our picture. Right exactly at the midway point in the fight.
So Jeremiah Riggs has up to 5 minutes to continue. It's less than 30 seconds. Right back to it. Really no malice on the eye from Tierney.
He's fucking open to that uppercut with his head being down so much. Great work from both though. It's going to be a great fight this Conor Tierney versus Danny Christie. Just watching both of these, both right up for it. You know, both guys are great fighters in their own way. Big right hand there.
Right now, he's a little hurt right now. He's a little punch to put him to the ground.
And they're coming forward.
Boom, great job.
Final seconds, round
Big
number
foot
3.
on that big guy now.
Back and forth we go in our co-main at 175 pounds. This is a high-quality fight, 2 high-quality fighters.
Great quality fight, as the commentator says.
Medical timeout before we start round number 4.
Yeah, that cut is lethal. Yes, Matt. Big up, brother. Respect for that, man, mate. I appreciate it. Big up. Conor Tierney said, beast, mate. We're just seeing Danny Christie versus Terry Brazier. That was a cracking fight, one of my favourite fights in the Bkfc. But as I say, Conor Tierney slick on his feet. Great movement. Fast hands. Danny Christie tanking his own way as well, though.
Tierney, who really prides himself on his footwork, trying to showcase his footwork.
Oh, big shot there.
Continual movement in and out laterally.
Look at that head movement right there. Very elusive, difficult to hit.
Very loose, very light on his feet.
Big right hand from Tierney, and again, it's that naked
That right hand is flat.
That is so difficult to land.
It was a little rock back right there. He waited for his opponent to throw a punch. He came back right after that right hand. Beautiful punch.
Jab to the body. See how low Rick
Yeah, I'll see the difference in the reach as well.
60 seconds remaining, round 4.
Big up, Matt. For the universe. Yes, Matt, brother.
Jab from Tierney.
Yeah, I'll be fast on my feet. That's for sure. In and out.
Down around number 1, but since then he has gone through a lot of big punches.
Right there's another one.
Big up, Matt. Big up, Matt, aka Eddie Hearn.
Conor Tierney is just really explosive, really fast, really loose. It's hard to deal with.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it on with the biz. I believe I'll win that fight, as does the biz. The biz believes he'll win the fight. So, yeah, let's get it on. Nothing but respect to the biz.
Right there. There's a sweet science right there. He's losing backwards, ducked there, came right backwards.
Get video correct to get in touch, and we'll sort the money out, sort the location, and see how much I'm getting paid, see how much what area you want me to turn up, and I'll turn up, and I'll put a show on.
Final round, maximum of 2 minutes remaining.
Because as we were saying, you know, if we were going to pay Dimitri Mushrooms 350 quid, you know, you're not going to get an half-decent fight, and that's no offence to Dimitri Mushrooms, but I'm putting on a well better fight than Dimitri Mushrooms. So, you know, 350 quid for Dimitri Mushrooms, show me the money, and I'll turn up and have it. Biz gets flat packed, in my opinion. Yes, Matt. I think it'll be a tougher fight than what people are expecting, but I just think I do think I'll beat him. I think he'll tire. I think he'll. I think for the first round he'll come out swinging, but I don't think he'll have the power what Conor carried, and I don't think he'll also have the chin as what Conor had. And that's no offense to the biz. That's just my opinion. But yeah, as I say, I think I'll go in there and I think I'll either stop him later on or beat him on points. Yes, big up One Take said it's no good. Hope you're well, my mate. He is. Conor's a slick counter puncher. Great. He's been throwing some great shots.
He has been outstanding to this point.
Yeah, man. Respect my brother.
The fighters
We're
down.
have a good day at work tomorrow, man, mate.
Riggs
Peace out.
losing a point after he dropped Tierney in round number 2 for the body lock
Very
and the
fast,
outside trip. Perhaps that will make a difference.
Oh,
Perhaps
that
it will not.
was lethal. Great uppercut. Good luck, Matt, everyone. If you haven't subscribed to Matt's channel, go give it a sub.
Continuing the circle.
obviously getting that right hand.
Oh, that was just missed that. That was some big shots there, Palatini.
Chris, rarely do we see fighters circle this much and still be offensive, and that's what Tierney is doing.
Absolutely, doing a great job.
Yeah, as the commentator said there, commentator made a good point. It's very rare you see a fighter move as much as Palatini, but throw as many punches as what Palatini does. You know, he's still throwing absolute haymakers, but he might be on the back foot.
Step in right hand.
I think something that people aren't used to seeing.
Yes, been Johnny Wong. I've not seen Johnny Wong in a while. I'm going to rap too.
He's making himself low. There's the head movement now from Tierney.
Yeah, head movement there from Palatini.
50 seconds to go.
That other guy's an absolute warrior though. Fair play to him. Anyone in the Bkfc is quite fair to you.
Can't land with that right to the body. There's the left hand from Conor Tierney. 35 seconds remaining, fifth and final round.
Oh my God. And that was a shot into that Med Palatini far in the USA.
Unbelievable.
That left hook or right hook or whatever it is. Left hook or right hook. Left here. Yeah, it is the left hook.
With the jab, then the jab, and it doesn't land from Conor Tierney.
What a shot this is, people.
Right to the body. There's
that's very fast, yeah.
35 seconds remaining, fifth and final round.
As I say, this is what made him a star in the USA. Boom! It's a beautiful left hand. Both fighters landed the left hook. And Christie landed.
Unbelievable punch right there. Wow. What a statement made by Conor Tierney right now. He was ready to fight. Came through with a fantastic knockout. He showed a high level of skill. Unbelievable. There's going to be a replay of it.
Look at this one shot, people.
Just a beautiful left hand right there.
You see Christie Young waving his hands to stop the fight.
One more. And boom, that on the.
That is a first-class performance.
What a shot that is.
Tierney. It's a Bkfc debut against the ultra-tough and talented
Johnny Wong is an absolute.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Chris Young.
Yeah, what a shot that was,
Stop to this fight at 1 minute 31.
What a shot that was, Conor Tierney. But as I say, both fighters landing, but both of them landed a left up then. Yeah. As I say, looking forward to this fight this weekend. Saturday, Birmingham. Conor Tierney puts it all on the line against Danny Christie. And there's a few good fights on the card. As I say, Ginge from Chardon's fighting on the card. There's a few great Bkfc lads who are fighting also on the card. Card stacked from bottom to top. And yeah, what a fight it's going to be. I can't decide who's going to win the fight, I'll be quite honest with you. I don't really want to decide who's going to win the fight because, as I say, I like both fighters. If Danny wins, I'll be happy for Danny. If Conor wins, I'll be happy for Conor. So, yeah, that's how it's going down, in my opinion. But, yeah, as you just sitting there,
1 second into round number 5. For your winner by KO, Conor!
Constantly moving. His footwork's unreal. But as I say, Danny Christie, comes forward, constantly comes forward, takes big shots, but lands big shots. As you seen then, Conor Tierney got dropped. So, yeah, could go either way this fight, in my opinion, people. Could go either way. Shout out to both guys. As I said before, Conor Tierney sold over 600 tickets for this fight. Massive fight, people. What a fight it's going to be. Rico Franco, what another absolute...
on the overhand right. Straight right from Rico Franco.
They got to watch out. He's going to get hurt.
Rico Franco,
right hand, left hand. The end could be near. Knockdown number 4. 4 knockdowns recorded by Rico Franco. Make it
5 knockdowns.
Let me get a punch. Let me just hit a punch.
I could watch you by and
As I said, I'm looking forward to the UFC also. We've got a crazy UFC card this weekend. we've got Charles Oliveira taking on no other than Ilia Topuria, and it's for the
It was really unique experience.
it's actually for the belt,
The crowd was crazy.
lightweight belt.
They never walk like this because everybody wanted to jump
Obviously,
us.
Islam Makhachev has now moved up to welterweight, so the vacant lightweight belt is going to be getting down this weekend. Ilia Topuria versus Charles Oliveira, and that fight is a classic as well. So we'll treat you to some great fights this weekend. Let's just put it that way, people. But yeah, as I say, let me know what you think in the comments. Danny Christie versus Conor Tierney, who wins that fight? And also, who wins the vacant lightweight belt this weekend? Charles Oliveira or Ilia Topuria?
Yes, the boy. He said, bro, fuck me, mate. What a day. We just got that now, bro.
But yes, I'm going to jump off in a minute, people. Let me know what you think in the comments. Big up everyone who's jumped in the live. You're all absolute legends. This weekend it goes down. Danny Christie, Conor Tierney. If you ain't going, make sure you either jump in this live or watch. You're gonna have to watch the fight if you're a fight fan, because this is a fight you cannot miss. So yeah, big up everyone, and I look forward to this weekend. Peace.